Welcome back. You know, some would call it the price of beauty. Others would call it just plain crazy.
Loco, for sure. We're talking about trying to fit into a pair of high heels and having surgery just to do it. NBC Miami's Roxanne Vargas tonight with the options available.
And what you need to know before going under the knife.
How far would you go to fit into your high heels?
Ooh, that's a high heel, girlfriend.
Yeah, it's really high.
How long can you stand? And those are about 5 inches. How long can you stand it?
You know, beauty's pain. That's my thing.
Really?
Beauty's pain. You gotta work it.
Ever wish that second toe wasn't longer than your big one? And what about that bunion?
Some women that have bunions and hammer toes, putting it in this shoe and squeezing it into that shoe, basically what I say is taking a square foot and fitting it into a triangular peg or triangular hole. It's not going to work.
I'm still going to wear them.
Walking around in heels like these will definitely make you feel sexy in anything you're wearing. But ladies, our bodies, our feet are not meant to be in 5 to 6 inch heels all day. A preferred heel height is actually a shoe like this. It's about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, and this is definitely healthy footwear.
Dr. Dorfman says blame it on Carrie Bradshaw.
Since I think 1998, Sex and the City came out, the prevalence of cosmetic foot surgery has gone up dramatically.
A foot tuck takes fat from your midsection and inserts it under the metatarsals underneath your feet, giving you extra padding. And then there's the perfect 10.
Where you have 10 toes and one of them is longer than the other ones. We can actually shorten the toe and bring it back to alignment. Women don't like that long second toe. It jams in the shoe and sometimes can cause the nail to actually lift off.
You might have heard about the Cinderella procedure.
Sometimes the big toe joint will drift over and they'll get a large bump here, a bunion, and so we take those bumps off and realign that foot to make it narrower.
The American Podiatric Medical Association does not endorse it, but doesn't condemn these cosmetic procedures either. So what are the long-term effects of putting your toes under the knife?
We may give you a beautifully straight toe and a very narrow foot, but it doesn't function as well as it did prior to the surgery. You may get some scar tissue in there, may limit the range of motion, so a toe that bends very freely, now it doesn't bend as well. So it's a little harder to get into that high heel shoe.
So what's the solution? Like everything else, moderation is key, and that doesn't mean having a pair of flip-flops underneath your desk at work to switch back and forth between your high heels and your flip-flops. These just open up a whole other can of worms. So leave those really high heels for occasions where you really want to dress to impress. Roxanne Vargas, NBC Miami.
And here's something you may not know about the new health